What's up, guys, and welcome to Culture Makers. My name's Dominique.
And I'm Demarco.
And today we're going to be talking about how to identify temptation in my life, Olivia Rodrigo and Kanye.
Let's do it.
Today's big question is how to identify temptation in my life.
So we've identified 3 steps to answer that question of how do we identify temptation in our life. And the first one is simply just to ask the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
Because truthfully, we may not know all the temptations in our life, but He does, right? And so with that, I want to share a verse with you that you can be praying over your life and stuff like that to help you understand and identify those. It's Psalms 139, verses 23, and it says, "Search me, God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. See if there is any offensive way in me and lead me in the way everlasting." So that is just something right there you can be praying over your life to help you identify those temptations. And then 2, truthfully, just understand that we're more susceptible to temptation when we're alone. And that is one of the enemy's greatest tactics, is to make you isolated or to feel isolated in those temptations. And so with that, you need to bring in accountability.
Yeah.
Like you need to bring in someone that you trust to help you with those temptations. And then also, number 3 is to set boundaries.
Yeah, for sure.
Like set boundaries in those temptations that help you stay free from it. So what do you think about that?
No, for sure. I love that. I think with isolation, also in times where you feel overwhelmed or your anxiety seems to be rampant in your life, it's so easy for the enemy to place those seeds and for them to grow because you're not your healthiest version in that season. And so I think it's amazing to also have people alongside you that will keep you accountable, that will be real with you, not just your friend to kiki,
not a yes
but to
man.
also be like, hey, I love you, but we're going to do this right. You know what I mean? And so,
no, that's true. It's not even like when you're isolated. It's like those triggers, like you said, mental health or anxiety, all those things, those are triggers. And the enemy knows when we're weak, and he's going to try to, tempt you as much as he can in those seasons. So it is valuable that you find those people.
I love that. That's good. Music, we got Olivia Rodrigo announces her new studio album, Glimmer.
Olivia Rodrigo, listen. Congrats, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, we love Olivia Rodrigo. I know one song of yours. I act like she watching this, but listen, I know one song, but it's cool. Do your thing.
I don't know.
I hope it pop.
She's all right to me.
Wow.
She's all right.
It's 9 in the morning. Why are you coming for people?
I just think she's cool. I will say vocal ability, fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm not that young anymore. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. Maybe I've outgrown her music, that pop music. I don't know. But I don't know. She's cool. She's cool. Good for you. You know what I mean? That's cool.
Here's the thing about the albums, though. I'm a guy where I don't want 38 songs on an album.
Yeah.
I need a good 5. 7, 5 to 7, and let those be great.
No, I get that.
So when you drop this album, don't be dropping 38 songs.
I can't.
We need about 7 to 10.
7 great ones.
7 great ones.
Yeah.
I'll take 10. The 3 I won't listen to, but take 7 great ones.
For sure.
And we'll have a good album.
Keep it pushing.
# Glimmer.
Vogue, Adidas, and Balenciaga and Gap have now cut all ties with Kanye West, which makes him no longer a billionaire.
I want you to go first before I go.
I don't know. I go back and forth with Kanye sometimes. I want to show the grace. I do. And I do show the grace. But man, he is stepping on the fire. He's not created those boundaries. Yeah. It looks like from afar. It looks like from afar because we never know what's going on in their lives. And that's why there needs to be grace extended because we don't know everything that could be crashing down to him. 100%. Like this might really be tearing him up.
Right.
But yeah.
If you pay attention, when him and Kim and split and all that, I don't think it's been the same. Maybe it's still healing from that. Who knows? Like there's so much things in the back that we will not understand or know. But man.
Yeah.
Take Kanye as a valuable lesson, folks, to think before you speak.
Yeah.
You can have opinions, you can freedom of speech, all that.
Yeah.
But just know, you can say it. There will be some consequences.
Yeah, for sure.
And so it is crazy though that everything, like everything has just cut all ties. Like I even saw Goodwill. I was going on Instagram.
Yes.
Goodwill, man, we know Yeezy ain't going to Goodwill. We know, you know what I mean? Like we know ain't nobody dropping off Yeezys at the Goodwill, but they even like, we don't want nothing. Like everyone has just been like, you know what? I'm dropping all ties with him.
Yeah.
And so it's hard for, I know it's easy for us to be like, oh, he did this, so he should get this. But man, I know that's tough for him.
Yeah.
He may not say it, right? Like he may not go out in public and say that's tough, but I know that is hard.
Yeah, and I didn't even notice that you'd mentioned it could be from the divorce, which that is hard alone. And so, that could be a trigger for him, and then he's just gone on a rampant. But in this time, all we can do is show grace from afar.
Yeah,
so,
think before you speak, folks.
That'll be today's lesson, too.
Teach you something today.
Come on, somebody.
NASA has started a 9-month study into UFOs, which will be released to the public in mid-2023.
Yeah, I don't know about the UFOs.
I don't touch on that. I ain't there yet.
I ain't
I'm still in Revelations.
Yeah, I'm not with all the UFOs and aliens and all of that.
Man, I mean, I don't know. I love it. I don't know. Here's my thing. I will only move on data, and I have not seen any concrete 100% data that yes, this is a thing. Yeah. We need to start looking into it, or no, it's not a thing. You're good to keep going in your life. And so it's like I have too much on my mind to be worried about some other Martians and UFOs. I got other people that need me. I don't need these Martians are fine apparently on their own.
Is fine.
So
let me ask you this though. Does that mean that there is like some ideas or thoughts that there are something like an alien or something? Is that what this is telling us?
I don't know.
Lord, pray.
I don't know.
We need to pray for this.
Yeah, I know. Look, ask for guidance from NASA and Jesus.
I'm starting not to take things as face value no more, you know?
Yeah.
Because that tells me there's something more. And Lord knows we don't need no aliens.
Let them be. Yeah, can we mind our business? Can we let them, here's another lesson. Let's mind our business together.
Stay in your lane.
Come on.
Why are we always trying to go up there? We on Earth, man. Why are we trying to go?
What's funny is someone made this point. We have still yet to really do research on the deep ocean where it's right underneath us. Why don't we start there? Why we gotta go all the way up? Why we gotta do top and bottom? Can we just chill out with what we can reach?
Yeah, look, some of y'all know exactly what's going on. As you can tell, we don't know what's going on. Educate us in the comments and let us know what's going on.
Yes.
So our challenge of the week for you is 3 simple things. First, if you are struggling and you don't know the temptation, your first step is to pray about it.
Yeah.
That is the first step for you is to pray about it. And secondly, some of you maybe already prayed about it. You kind of know your temptation, and you need to create a boundary. You need to find a boundary for you inside that temptation to help you from that. And alongside that, number 3 is you need to bring some along with you. I'm telling you, life is not meant to do alone. And you are going to sink in that temptation whenever you're susceptible to it, whether anxiety, isolation, or whatever. And you need someone who you trust, who's there for you, who's real. Like she said, not no yes man, but someone to call you out so that you're able to see it from a different perspective. Because when you're in it and you're in the middle of it, sometimes you don't see what you're doing. And they're going to be like, hey, homie, come on now. You need to watch out and take a step back. And so those are our 3 steps for you in our challenge this week. And so pick one of those that you need and make that your priority this week.
Yep, love it. I think that's great. I'm big on creating boundaries in this season. It helps me, like we talked about, mind my business. If I don't have to worry about it, if I don't have to see it, then it's not on my mind. I've got other things I can focus on. So I love that too. I think that's great. This has been great.
It's been fun.
Yeah. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with us. I appreciate it.
Peace out.
Y'all have a good one. Bye.
That's funny.